Welcome back. I brought you to North Palm Beach, a place that we haven't visited there ever since this channel has been started, but what a great first house to do it at. It's a new construction home built in 2020, coming in at just about 7,600 square feet interior. It's got 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms. It's on the water. There are no fixed bridges, and it's only 2 minutes coasting down the water to get to the ocean. And if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Jason Matouk. I'm a realtor in South Florida, and this is what I do. I take you through the nicest homes for sale on the market in South Florida, sometimes out of South Florida, and I bring you along with me, giving you a little spice while you're looking at these houses. As I come up, first thing I'm gonna mention right away, the driveway on this house is about the length of most of these houses over here. You could easily fit 2, 4, 6 cars over there, 6 cars over here. This roundabout, there's a ton of space. Garage number 1 by itself, and then you have a 2-car garage on this side. As you're coming up the stairs, I'm sure you can hear it, that waterfall just creating those ions in the air, making everything feel nice when you walk in. And then check out this door. This is a one-of-a-kind door that is probably the only one of its kind in South Florida. It's a pivot door. Look at this. Thing is beautiful. When you come in, the first thing that strikes you right away is while those doors are open, you can see directly on your rimless pool onto the water. Come a little further down, the tile that they have in here has that wood feel. And then just take a look at the chandelier. If elegance isn't the word to describe this, I don't know what it is. On my left, the dining room. This is formal dining. This is where you're gonna host those Thanksgivings, host those family elegant meals. And then, is this art or is this wine to drink? I don't know, could be either. But obviously this is just a place to store some of your favorite wine bottles. Perfect access if someone needs a refill, just over here. As I come down this side, you have kind of like a Florida room office den over here with farm doors. So they slide. And this is, listen, you have a serious conversation you don't want the kids to hear? Stay outside, kids. Very quiet. The acoustics in here makes everything feel very serious. And again, the light fixture above, it's a piece of art. Everything in this house feels like art. I forgot to mention the chandelier over the dining table is also a piece of art. Coming into the main, this is the main living space where everyone's spending most of their time. On the ceiling, you have this insane wood finish, and the beams that go across look really rustic as well. The living room, the TV room where everyone's hanging out watching TV, is enormous. This is definitely meant for a huge family. Listen, 7,600 square feet. That's a lot of heads in the house, and this is the kind of living room that you'd expect. Just under the TV, fireplace. I even love the backsplash on the wall over here. It's a really interesting design, almost like tile work. One of the things I love about the living room is the access to the backyard, the pool area. Looking out, it just feels like a breath of fresh air. Coming down from over here, it's gonna lead us into the first guest suite. So you come in, obviously, little girl's room. It has a walk-in closet on this side, over here. And then I'm assuming this is the ensuite. It is. So in here, there's a walk-in shower, and just the backsplash on here looks like a mosaic matching with the tile. A chandelier in the bathroom as well. And this bathroom, Jack and Jill's almost, comes out to this side. So there's 2 entrances to that same bathroom. So coming through here, we're gonna cross over this beautiful, breathtaking view to the kitchen. Now just for a moment, look at the size of this kitchen. It's so grand. It feels like one of those country style kitchens that you see in those Georgia mansions. Only, we're not in Georgia, we're in South Florida. And to have this here is marvelous, to say the least. The light fixture of these raindrop light bulbs, it's incredible. On top of that, the island is a big slab, all this space for bar stools just behind. So once again, big family, you're gonna have 6, 7 bar stools right over here. Everyone can sit up. So not only do you have Sub-Zero freezer on this side, Sub-Zero refrigerator on this side, Sub-Zero water coolers on both of these. You also have a wine cooler, Sub-Zero, to store probably 50 of your favorite wine bottles, keep them chilly. And that's not even including the wine bottle holder we saw over there. So down here, you have even more storage just going all the way down. All of this can be pantry space. Basically, this is a walk-in pantry that leads to your garage. Coming into this kitchen, this is the main cooking part of the kitchen. This stove belongs in an art museum. You have a Wolf 6-burner gas stove with the signature red dial, the 2 ovens down below. And can we just please take a look at this hooded vent for a second? This vent, did a blacksmith make this? Look at the design of this, the steel and the flushness of it. It just flows so nicely. It just looks like it belongs in a house like this. Over here we have what I thought was warming trays, but it actually is just stainless steel cabinets that have all your cutlery and stuff. Microwave. Leads down to sink number 2, cook, clean, fillet, whatever, and then you have the dish one over there. And on top of all the storage going around this whole kitchen, just a great place to sit. And this, to me, is an amazing feature to have in a house where you have kind of like the breakfast table area. So they have these cushioned seats going all the way down, Bahama shutters on the window, and then just look how amazing this would be to sit here and have breakfast in the morning. The corner windows open up. As you can see, they're already open. Just imagine having breakfast here. No matter what, it could be the worst eggs you've ever had, it'll taste delicious with this view. The outdoor summer's kitchen. Look at this. I love how it's kind of in its own little space. So you had a Wolf gas range inside. You have a Coyote gas grill outside. Coal grill, that's unique. A vent, so none of that smoke gets all inside the house. It'll get sucked right up and spat back out. Even the fan out here, very interesting. And that wood ceiling that we saw inside continues outside. You got your own sink, drink cooler with Trulies in it. I'm a big fan of Truly, my opinion. And then, what is this? Oh, trash, that's really cool. 4 more bar stool seats out here. So you're cooking the burgers, you're eating it out here on this countertop. And if you have more people than just these 4, check it out. Outdoor dining, a must have, especially when your view looks like this. Normally on houses where you're facing another set of houses with boats, it's very close or the houses aren't nice to look at. That is not the case here. The water stretches double the length that I'm used to, and then the houses are also beautiful on the other side. So while you're eating, are these real? No, I thought they were real. While you're eating, you're just overlooking nothing but peace and serenity. That's a candle. And then coming across here, just more outdoor lounging space. And you can imagine the amount of space you had in that living room, it's got to accommodate those same people outside. So you do. Got the sectional, the 2 loungers. Also, these chairs just look extremely comfortable. Off of these outdoor seating areas, it's going to take us down to the guest house. Now, this is one of the 5 bedrooms and separated from the main house. So if you need an office or just a separate guest space, listen, the in-laws are in town. The wife and the in-laws don't get along. They go into here. You have a Murphy bed that comes down, and once it does, what more could you ask for? You got water view, a sink, microwave, your own ensuite, and of course, everyone's gonna need it, the closet. This room is just as good as any guest suite you're gonna have in the house. In my opinion, maybe even a little better, more privacy. As you come out of the guest quarters, this is the best part. This is the part you pay the money for, and that's the view, the pool, and the access to the ocean. So coming over here, just extra lounging space. And you can really enjoy it because glass railings just doesn't obstruct anything. So coming back down past the lounging over here, and it's gonna take us to the dock. And of course, you live on the water, you're gonna need to have a dock. Right here, we got spots for your 2 jet skis, a fish cutting board. You go fishing, time to cut the fish right over here. A couple more loungers, so the people who didn't go fishing, just waiting for the catch to come in. Awesome spot for your boats. But a boat lift over there, you know what? Don't have to worry about maintenance. Take it out of the water. I'll come across even further, takes it to the other side of the backyard space. Coming up from here, now this is my favorite spot. There was one half over there, this is the other half. This is where I would be most of the time. Coming up, this is where your hot tub jacuzzi is. Rimless as well, look at this. That's how rimless it is. Listen, you have some people in here, some people in the pool that you're just hanging out. So many places to hang out here. Besides the outdoor dining, the outdoor seating, the bar stools, the lounge over there, the lounge on the dock, another place to hang out and lounge. Out here, a little bit more quiet. It's got a TV for entertainment, fireplace, which these past few days you're definitely gonna need. It's been a crisp 65 degrees. And the speakers also continue out throughout every section of the house. So when the music's playing, you're gonna hear it as if you're at a live concert. And the reason I had to bring up music is because just over into this room, this is the party room, if you will. This is the, as you can see, bar with all your favorite bottles, storage down below, more drink coolers, ice maker, storage for more bottles down below. And the windows here have the same design as that corner where they opened up completely. So once again, vibes are immaculate. You've just taken a break from the party, you're coming back into the bar, you're talking to the bartender, hey, let me get a Hennessy and Coke. That's my drink. Barstool seating while you wait. While you wait for the pour, and for when you drink a little too much, indoor loungers to cool off, you know? Come over here, watch some TV, relax, get your bearings back before you go outside and continue with the party. As you can tell, I like to party. And then in here, we have kind of like a hidden music studio, if you will. Basically, this could be a closet for this room. However, in here, this is the music. This is where the DJ comes to get his stuff in order, get his records going. It's a great space, especially if you're hosting a party and you need somewhere for the crew to set up or the bartender or whatever. It's a great spot to have in the house. So as we come back here, this is where it led to the Jack and Jill bathroom on this side. So this takes us back into the main living room, and let's continue on with the rest of the inside of the house. So as I come up from the stairs, on my right, this is where the elevator access leads you to the second floor. Perfect, that's where you need it to be. And then right over here, you have basically a loft, but it's been converted into an office. And the reason this works so nicely is because it overlooks windows, an open balcony, and the beautiful skies. But if you're working long hours, you don't feel claustrophobic. Nailed it, nailed it. As we come further down, coming a bit further down, this is where you're gonna see most of the bedrooms, the final bedrooms, starting with guest bedroom number 1 on this side. So as we peel in, I feel like we're walking down to go to a different city. The finishes in here are what makes it stand out. On the wall, you have a textured tile to blend in with the white, the countertops over here. It's just all very unique, stuff that you don't see in the average home. And then you have the tub/shower with that same backsplash, that wavy backsplash, Bahama shutters. The entire bathroom just feels super clean. It feels like I'm on the beach, and that's exactly the vibe they were going with, and they nailed it. On this side, walk-in closet for the guest. Completely walk-in, actually. Don't make me close the door on you, all right? It's a walk-in closet. And take a look at like the sea green and the millwork done on the walls as you're coming down. I'm gonna stop touching everything because it's so clean. It leads into this bedroom. And to top it all off, balcony behind me. I gotta take you out on there. Not selfish. Normally, balconies in the front yard, there's not much to see, but here, you're so high up. It's such a beautiful day, having some chairs to sit out here. If I had friends coming over, this is where I would hang out in my room. Coming back in, we're gonna just go across the other hallway and take a look at the second guest bedroom for upstairs. Coming from this guest bedroom to the next one, you're gonna pass really quick the ensuite in here. The finishes are a darker color, so it looks like iron on the shower doors, and the texture of the walls, as opposed to having the wavy blue, you have kind of like a matte, dark black finish, and all the doors have these little frosted windows in them just to let in more natural light. Another walk-in closet. This one, hey, listen, I don't know who lives here, who's gonna see this, but this one's a little bigger. So as we enter the main suite, this thing is comparable to master bedrooms that we've seen before. Having all this space in here and having access to a balcony on the other side that we will save for a little bit later on. No complaints in this room either. Coming back down this way, as you come around the corner, on my right, you're gonna have the half bathroom. This is specifically for the guests up here, which is great. No one has to use the ensuite. Takes you into the hangout room. This is where everyone upstairs just lounges. You invite your friends over, have a great time. Kind of like a mini version of downstairs. Just a sectional right here, overlooking the TV entertainment stand, overlooking kind of a wet bar with a sink and cooler and storage. It's got all the great stuff. Just off of this room, you have the laundry room upstairs. So that means no lugging clothes up and down the stairs or up and down the elevator. And look how much space you get in here. This is basically a room in itself. Coming back into here, just off of, you thought watching TV was enough entertainment? You thought a view was enough entertainment? Mm-mm. Pool table. Tons of room to do it. No one's hitting walls. Everyone's got enough space. And while we're in this upstairs loft area, let's go take a look at the access to the balcony that everyone here gets to have. As you step out, you thought downstairs the views were nice. Upstairs, this is where it's at. Overlooking the beautiful open water. That's sky today. The sky said, Jason, you're making a video? Bless. Just bless me real quick. And then on top of that, all of the space out here, just to hang out and lounge. It's incredible. I need my shades. That's how you know it's a good day. You need the shades. Coming off from that guest bedroom where I said we'll wait till a little bit later, here it is. Beautiful day, sea air, boats, water, waterfall. And this is just one part of it, right? It's just here, and then look at all this open space you have. Perfect for outdoor dining, more loungers, tanning beds. I don't know. Look, you use a space and think about it, because I'm running out of ideas. There's just so much. Coming across, this is the entire length. So this whole thing, this is all you get, unless you're the master. If you're the owner of this house, if you're the dad, if you're the mom, if you're the parent of this house, this whole section, that's for you only. And I'm about to give you an exclusive look inside that. So let's go take a look right now. Right now, I'm excited. So before I enter the master bedroom, just know that I have not seen it yet. This is my first time, so I'm gonna be reacting with it the same way you are. And this is completely genuine, so let's go in. Wow. This is magical. That's the first word that came to my head. Magical. That smooth wood texture just leads you into this bedroom. Are these raindrops that have been frozen in time with lights just caressing me to sleep? Or it's just a light fixture, but wherever this light fixture comes from, they killed it. Perfect. Everything is just flowing. Instead of having the rustic wood beams, you have the white looking beams at the top. Your TV is mounted flawlessly on the stone slab. Wood to make it look a little natural, and then a fireplace just to add a little warmth to the room. Towards your master bathroom, you have two sliding farm doors to go with the theme, because most of the doors in here are farm doors. Also, look at the height of the doors in the house. Gotta be 12 foot high. If not, I'm probably wrong, it's a little higher, but as we walk down, this is like heading towards Fountain of Youth. I feel like I'm heading to a secret location. On my left and right, you're gonna have the walk-in closets. You have what looks to be her closet, wraparound island, storage everywhere, mirrors throughout, a dream closet for anyone. On this side, you have his closet, a little bit more neutral, tons of storage, places for suits, ties, hats, shoes, boots, it's got it all. Both closets exceptional, and it's what you would expect in a house like this. Now, if I've done my calculations correctly, this master bathroom should throw me away. And just the centerpiece of the whole room is this soak-in tub and that chandelier above. You have his and her side. It's very far apart. That's great to have in the morning when no one wants to speak to each other, sometimes. The mirror, the size of this whole wall, you're not missing a spot on your outfit. Everything is gonna look good. Everything is gonna look good. His side is just the same, but one of the other focal points of this room is the size of this walk-in shower. This is absolutely breathtaking. When I come into here, actually, let me take my shoes off. Let me have a little respect. As you come into here, it's almost like, I can't believe people shower in this, because this is like a room. This is probably as much space as some New York City apartments. Shower head over here, bench, wall to wall glass, another bench, and the best part is These windows can actually open up, getting some fresh air if you're feeling a little risky today. Shower with the open windows. That's what I would do. And then over here, on my right, this is access to the balcony, a private balcony. No one else has access to this balcony except the master bedroom. Another place to sit out here, more private, once again, high enough where you just feel like no one else can see you. Great place to throw the chairs, and this is actually where the office was looking out onto. So coming back in, let's go take a look at the other half of the master bedroom. Coming out of the master bathroom, I'm already impressed. I'm not sure what else more could impress me. It leads into this. This is where he or she is just lying here, thinking, pondering, long day at work, you just unwind. Or maybe less dramatic, this is where you just sit down and take your shoes off. It's very easy. However, this same kind of like rain droplet light fixture, a little bigger over here. I'm in love with that light fixture. And the cool thing about here is not only do you have access to the original balcony that we saw, this is a private balcony that only the master suite has access to. Couple loungers, nothing too crazy. You want to save everything, keep it open and fresh. Couple loungers coming on out, and it ends with the mother of all views. This is the best view in the house. This is the most secluded part of the house. This is where you want to spend your mornings, evenings, hanging out. A great place to get a tan on a beautiful day like today. And this is exactly where I'm going to end this video. I'd like to thank you for coming on this tour with me. It's been an amazing journey so far. And if you'd like to see more tours like the one you just saw today, feel free to hit that subscribe button, like, follow, share. Here's the last video I did. Here's something else that YouTube recommended. And thank you.